Doing? Is the lockdown starting to wear you down? Please let it not. Let me give you a quick tip. Lockdown doesn't have to mean that love is under curfew, right? So here are my top tips on how to create a romantic date night at home under lockdown times. How about that? All right. So tip number one, get your kids early into bed. So maybe this is going to be the evening when you give them their favorite foods, whatever it is, pizza, pasta, chicken nuggets, french fries. This is not the time to haggle about health. Just give them their favorite meals so they're happy enough to go to bed early. Tip number two, unless you're one of those who really enjoys conventional full-blown dinners together, maybe this could be the night where you could be eating and nibbling away at small snacks along the way, right? So you try and put together a few things and you sort of have your dinner while you're sipping on your wine. And it need not be something too heavy, so that you keep it light and you keep it conversational. Tip number three, you have to make do with what is available, right? Because we're under lockdown times and we can't be fussy about it. So here's what I was able to rustle up. A nice simple cheese platter with some of the cheeses, and that's great because cheese works really well with wine. I made some hummus at home with a few olives thrown in because I was looking for a little bit of that sour tang. Let me give you a quick tip here within a tip, and that is I'm always looking for some salty or sour things to pair with my wines. Why? Because both salt as well as sour are flavor enhancers, and so whatever your wine, it's going to taste much better when you try and pair it with foods that have an element of saltiness or sourness in them. So olive infused hummus should really work well, and I was looking for some salty things, and what I was able to rustle up very quickly is pretzels, which have salt encrusted in them, and some salted pistachios for a little bit of that extra crunch. Tip number four, dim the lights. Turn on some music. Maybe this is the evening where you turn on some of your tracks which belong to you. Every couple has music that belongs to them, filled with memories. So maybe this could be the night you do that. Also, although you're sitting at home, don't take the situation for granted. So make an effort to maybe change into something nice and sort of spice up your mood a little bit, right? Tip number five, here comes the wine. Now, this is the evening that you should be pulling out your most special bottle of wine. This is not the time to be stingy and putting out something ordinary, right? So you want to just pull out your most special bottle, and here's a little extra twist that I like to add. I like to add a little blind tasting sleeve to it and do a bit of my own blind tasting with my husband so that we talk more about the wine. We try and have a conversation about the wine rather than fall tempted to discussing about household chores, right? So let me just give you a peek beforehand into what I will be pouring tonight for my dear husband. It is a Chassagne Morche Premier Cru. This is a Burgundy white, a really super premium white. I'm very excited because I picked this up straight from Burgundy on my trip last year. And this is made from the grape variety Chardonnay. So maybe tonight, one sip at a time, we will be discovering the 50 shades of Chardonnay. How about that? Now, I hope those were useful tips, and I hope you will take some of those on board and give those a try and let us know how it goes. Unless, of course, you're one of those who doesn't like to kiss and tell. Ciao.